Australian media photo shoots after giving a long list of demands to journalists as well as photographers. That's what is alleged. So apparently when she was on this media photo shoot, there were some photographs that she and her team saw that they did not like, one in particular. So they asked this photographer to delete the photo. The photographer would not. Allegedly, she threw a hissy fit, stormed out, and that's why they canceled this Australian media tour. Now, as far as this list of demands, we have it from an Australian news outlet.
Love it.
So, yes, this is what she and her team asked the reporters, the journalists. Number one, you cannot ask Ariana about relationships or dating or any ex-boyfriends. Number two, you cannot ask her about Mariah Carey. Number three, you cannot ask her about Sam and Cat and Jeanette McCurdy, her old co-star. Number four, you cannot ask her about working or collaborating with Justin Bieber. And number five, her grandfather passing away. Fair enough. Now, as far as the photographers, they would get a memo that said, do not use natural light and make sure that you only shoot her from the left side of the face. Okay. All right. So what do you guys think about her, if it is true that she stormed out and canceled this media tour because of the fact that she did not like some of the photographs? And then we can get into the list of the demands.
I don't think she should have canceled the media tour, but she could have just like instead of throwing a hissy fit, she could have sat down and said, hey, look, like I gave you this list ahead of time, which is totally fair. She asked for something, and then, you know, you expect that from people if you're going to give an interview. And the demands weren't that bad. They really weren't. Even though they were a little silly, they really weren't that bad. So.
I get it. I have a bad side.
Which one?
Check it out. Here, it's fine.
Yeah.
Standard looking man. Over here, missing a tooth. I'm a monster.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know about a monster.
I would have, if you shot me here on Pop Trigger from my left side, I would storm out of
How
it.
did you lose your tooth?
It was a horrible, long story of terrible growth and literal Soviet dentists that ruined it. Yeah.
Wow.
I know. So that's my big.
So you get it. Okay, you big time
get
it. You can relate.
I also have a good side and a bad side.
I love this. Okay,
Here's
let's
my
see
good
it.
side, even though the problem with my
That's why
good
we
side.
shoot Brett from that side.
No, here's the problem. I had this good side and then Lewis.
Oh yeah.
I have like a part of my beard that no longer grows hair.
You have a bald spot. Just fill it in. I fill in my eyebrows. I fill in my bald spot right here. Fill it in.
But like this was great because look at this side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God we shoot. Thank God we shoot you from the other side.
It's weird. It's insane.
I agree with you. I think, listen, this is her brand, this is her business, and if she's going to have a list of demands that are like, you know, don't bring up, you know, any conflict with a certain person, or don't bring up Mariah Carey, or people that continue to bring up and she can't focus on her new album, I get it. And as far as photographers, how many photographers out there look for that opportunity to make you look bad? I think they're only giving out like you know, a list of demands to protect that from happening. But I also agree with you, if it did happen and she did throw a hissy fit, it only makes you look worse and you need to grow up. But we don't know if that is exactly true.
Yeah.
So we don't know. She could have easily there could have been another reason why she canceled the tour.
Am I the only one that thinks this proves she's a vampire?
Why?
Because they can't shoot her in natural light. Keep her away from the light.
Yeah.
She has to be a vampire.
Yeah.
Why else would that be the case?
That makes sense.
Yeah, that does make a lot. I think that's actually the whole, I think we're breaking it right now on Pop Trigger. Ariana Grande is a vampire.
I also like the list of demands.
Yeah.
It seems like they're all connected.
Yeah.
Do you think it's her team doing this? Or is it coming from her?
I'm sure there's a meeting.
I'm sure it is her team.
Yeah.
Right?
And regardless, they're looking for her best interest. Anyways.
That being said, I think we shouldn't be afraid to talk about death. And if, you know, we shouldn't ignore the fact that people do die.
And some are immortals and some are mortals.
Yeah,
I love
except
that.
for Ariana Grande, unless she goes into the light.
And we really quickly, because we're going to show a split screen of Ariana Grande's left side, which she favors, and her right side. Did you guys see that? What did you think? There is a difference.
There is a huge difference.
There's a huge difference.
The right side has bat fur.
What do you mean?
On her cheek is a vampire bat fur.
It did?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
her left side has a trickle of blood going down.
Yeah.
So that's a problem.
Yeah.
I just think that if you have if the person you're photographing has a good side and a bad side, just take the photo of the good side and flip
favor
it.
the good, exactly.
Just flip it. I got no problem with that. But now the bad side is like the royal baby. Everyone wants a photo of it.
Is it bad side, guys?
No, I
couldn't
don't
tell
know.
the difference.
She's
She
gorgeous.
probably thinks it's a bad side.
And that's okay. Okay, so we got to move on. What do you guys think about Ariana Grande and allegedly storming out and canceling this Australian media tour, as well as her list of demands? Please let us know your thoughts in the the comment section below. Check out our new Unseen episodes on Hulu every Thursday. We'll see you guys all next time on Pop Sugar.